Hello everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's Rachel here from Makers Gonna Learn, your ultimate die cutting community. If you don't know what we do, we give you guys so much inspiration and teachings to master your die cutting machine. So if you have a die cutting machine and you want to see what we have to offer, click the link in the description below. It's the very first link down there. We have over 1,300 cut files, 250 fonts, printable guides, a members only Facebook group, free commercial licensing, and so much more. So please go see what we're all about. But guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to create a wonderful fall wreath from things I've found at the dollar store for under $5. Now all these flowers together were about $5, but we're not going to be using all of them. I just wanted to give you guys a really good representation of how many fall flowers they do have. I didn't even get all of them. In my personal opinion, I got all the prettiest ones. So we have that, guys, and we have so many other awesome supplies that are totally optional. Tanner did hit base with this craft on a video he made previously about awesome dollar store crafts, but he didn't make it start to finish. He showed you all how we created it, and today I'm really going to show you guys step by step how we made this wreath perfect for fall and how we can tweak it and how none of them have to be the same because they are just as unique as you are. But anyways, guys, I'm excited. Our hot glue gun's heating up and we're ready to get crafty. So if you're ready, let's jump into it. So we already talked about how you need some pretty fall flowers. We have a big mix here. We have some, let me see, we have some sunflowers here. We've got some daisies. We've got some more daisies. We have some leaves. I love these leaves. We've got some more leaves. This looked like it was one of those daisies. We have some dahlias, some more daisies, and we just got a big variety of a ton of stuff, okay? So go to the Dollar Tree and see exactly what you like over there. You'll also need some floral cutters, wire cutters, things like that. They do sell these at the Dollar Tree. They are needle nose though, but they do cut wire down at the bottom. So feel free to grab those. I already had these though, so I'm gonna be using these. We have some ribbon here that we might or might not use depending on how we feel. And we have some pretty metal words here that you can also find at the Dollar Tree. You get 3 metal words for just $1. Here you can see we have welcome, and then along with welcome we have thankful and harvest. I love these. I think that's a great value. You can spray paint these, do whatever you want with them. I love those from the Dollar Tree. And then we also have this wreath form here. This is a wood blend wreath form, and I really like it because you guys do not have to put flowers over the entirety of the wreath. It looks absolutely beautiful with this natural wood. It really looks like fall here, and you can just you can spray paint this, you can leave it natural wood looking, you can do whatever you want with it, and this guy was just $1, which is an amazing value. We absolutely love how much stuff we were able to get from the Dollar Tree for this, but altogether this bad boy will only cost $5 or less, okay? So we are going to start off with kind of picking our flowers. We want to see what we got going on here, and I'm going to snip the tag off of our wreath form here. Just snip that off and toss that in our garbage can. And now I'm going to look at all of our flowers we have, and it's not that we want to completely recreate this wreath. I just really want to show this wreath to you guys to show you how it will look finished. I am going to do the same design, kind of like halfway cover it, because I really do like the naked or unfinished, the natural wood look here, so I really like that for the fall. And I'm just going to go through here and start matching up some colors that I really enjoy here, adding in some oranges and some reds and things like that. And once you find one that you like, just go through and you're going to snip with just a little bit. Just give it 2 or 3 inches on that end. You only want to be able to see a little bit. And we're just going to go through here and kind of match up the flowers that we want to see go on our wreath. I love this part of just getting creative and kind of thinking of what I want our wreath to look like. I love this one, but the stem is so big. So we're just going to leave a couple inches on our stem here. Boop, that's all we need here. Go ahead and toss these little ends in the garbage. There's not much we can do with those, unfortunately. And I really like these. These add some a real color of like fire, you know, to our wreath, and I really like it. And I'm actually going to scoot his leaves on up next to right under the stem there, so when I cut it we'll still have a little bit of greenery there, so it's good to do that every few flowers as well. And I really like these purples. I think I'm going to incorporate the purples this time. I want to cut 2 of these off. I really like the way that these guys look. So I'm going to cut one with its little leaves and one without. Love those. And good sharp wire cutters are a must, guys, let me tell you. And I really like these too. I'm going to snip, snip. Whoop, just a little. Oh my goodness, my flower fell off. It's okay, guys. These are from the Dollar Tree. You just pop him right back on. So just the little head fell off there. You just pop him right back on, and then he's super secure. So I'm just going to make a little pile with these guys in it. Our little pile's looking good, guys. And I want some of these yellow. I absolutely adore these yellow flowers. I love the attitude they give, the bright, the little pop of super bright. It's like how I feel about these that give a little fire. I just love the way these look together. So I'm going to snip one or two of those off as well. And then I want my very last red one here. I'm going to scoot this tag down and snip him off. And let's see what I haven't covered. Let's see here. Ooh, what about these guys? Oh, these are pretty. I've got one of him. I'm going to add this one too because it's a little smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and snip this off. And this is the fun part, guys. I mean, honestly, everything about wreath making to me is fun. But we have our flowers here, and we don't use a ton of flowers in the wreath that we're making today, but that is okay. And there's a lot of things that you guys can do differently. That's what I love about these tutorials, is that I'm not telling you the exact flowers that you need to pick. You guys get to pick flowers depending on what you like, the flower combinations you like, the color combinations you like, the type of wreath form that you like. We like this natural one. And you know, if you want to cover the whole thing, if you don't, it's just all personal preference. And that is my favorite way to teach, is just to teach you guys the technique, and then you guys go in and make it exactly what you want it. So I absolutely love doing that. So I think we're pretty good. I'm going to keep some of our leaves out here just in case we want our leaves. We've got some darker leaves here, and we have some lighter leaves. So I'm going to leave these on the table. But the rest of them, I think we've picked through pretty well, and I'll keep them handy just in case there are more that we want to grab from our little stash there. So I'm just going to move these up and over and get in our little wreath form. And this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to be trying to decide how exactly we want this styled. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of take these, and you know, we only have a little bit of these left, and we're just going to stick them down. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, most of the time they will stick without needing any type of glue or adhesive, but for right now we're just going to get the placement down. So I'm going to kind of stick that one down right there, okay? And I'm just going to go in. I'm going to stick this one here, see how that looks. Come with my purple one. You can put them as close together, as far apart as you want to too. Usually these wood pieces will move out of the way so you can kind of stick them where you want them as well. And we're just kind of getting the placement down, okay? And we're not going to try to make this perfect quite yet. We will definitely get to that point. I'm loving the way this is looking, though. It looks like we might have too many flowers, which is not abnormal, especially for me making wreaths. I love to squeeze as many flowers as I can. And let's look at this. So I really am liking the way this looks. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the way that it has turned out for us. And you can see it super easily here, and you can make this however you want to. Now, when we do add hot glue and stick these in their place, they will go down and bunch up a little more, but I really like the way that that will look. So we only have 3 flowers left, guys, and we could add them if we wanted to. We could totally add them. I don't think we will. I think we'll leave these at the side. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our hot glue gun that's been heating up for us. We're just going to start at one side and work our way over. So we're going to start here, and I'm just going to add some hot glue on the bottom and kind of, you know, twirl method here like Tanner likes to do. And I'm just going to stick it right back where he belongs. And what that hot glue will do is I'm pushing it into the floral little mold here, a little woven wood piece. It will move that hot glue around exactly where we want it. So I'm not too worried about that, about not giving enough hot glue. And like I said, guys, these guys will attach with no hot glue. So this is just like an added extra step if you want to, if you're feeling up to it. So we're just going to go in here now, and the wood will move over for your flowers eventually. Then you can add your flower, open him up. Beautiful, beautiful. And you can manhandle these guys. I do like that about these flowers too. They're not super delicate, you know, so you can manhandle them. And we're just adding some more hot glue here, twirling that around, and then sticking it exactly where we want it. Love it. Beautiful, guys. It's looking so good. I love these colors, and they're not, I don't know, guys, they're not typical fall colors, which honestly is fine by me. I'm not a typical fall girl. I do love fall, but I don't like, I'm not one to kind of decorate for all the different holidays all the time, you know. So having something that's a little evergreen but still pretty fallish is exactly what the doctor ordered for me. So we're just going to keep going in here and popping these down. It looks so cute already. I love this red one. Just add a dab of glue there. And we have our low temp hot glue gun here. We love our low temp hot glue gun. It does not burn us up, which is definitely not what we need. Just adding some hot glue. And it's not like melting all over the place or anything. It's staying pretty well for what we need it to. So just add that down. And we're on to our last flower, guys. We're almost done. Look how this is turning out. I love it. And I don't know if I want to make a big bow today or if I want to kind of hot glue one of our little letters, or excuse me, one of our little words. So we have this completely hot glued, which looks gorgeous. I'm going to set my hot glue down. I'm going to open up these letters and see what I've got to work with here. So we have thankful, which is really, really cute. We have welcome, which is kind of how our other one looked, also really cute. We have harvest. Harvest is super cute too. Or I could make a big bow for it, but honestly, I think I'm going to keep it simple and hot glue one of our pretty little words here. So I just wonder which word. So of course you could, welcome is always good to do because especially if it's going on a front door, you know, but it's totally okay if you want to do a different word. You could go nuts and put all the words in here. If you wanted to attach those all up in here, you could do that if you wanted to. This is fall though, so I'm really wanting to try to do harvest in here, which I think is pretty possible. So what we're going to do is you're just going to find a spot where you like it. And I like it right here, you know, and after we've done gluing it, we can move our petals around, things like that. But you can see it's right here on this little wood piece. So I'm going to take the wood piece, add some hot glue right down to the wood piece, twist that up, and then I'm going to add our letter right there. Adding our letter and letting that glue dry a bit there, as you can see. So you can see our little T here, it's just got a little dab of hot glue, and we're going to glue the rest of it down. So I think it looks really, really good like that. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to find our little flower petals, and we know exactly which ones that we need to apply hot glue to. So we're just going to lift this up, come in with our hot glue gun, and then just lay a couple of little strips onto our little flower petals here, and no one will be the wiser. Okay, then we're going to add that and push up from the back, as you can see me doing here. And then once this dries, you can kind of flip out your words and things like that and just see how it looks. And I think it ended up absolutely gorgeous, guys. Just fluff it out, you know, if you want to, move any of these underneath the words so you can see it better, that is fine. And we still have 2 more words, a ton more flowers and things like that to work with. But to make an easy fall wreath under $5, this is an amazing way to do that. And I think it turned out so, so cute. Well, guys, what did you think of our adorable little fall wreath tutorial here? And all this stuff we bought and everything we used for this wreath was under $5. You cannot beat that for a cute little fall wreath that you can hang on your door and enjoy as fall goes on. Maybe through Halloween and things like that, you could switch out the words if you wanted to. That would be an easy fix. And for just $5, guys, you could make this for a ton of different occasions, holidays coming up throughout the year, and it's a really great bang for your buck when you're talking $5 per wreath. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial. It was so easy and I hope you guys thought so too. If you're a beginner and you're wanting to make wreaths, this is a great one to start off with. You're not investing a ton in, so if maybe your first few wreaths don't go amazing, you know that you haven't, wasted a ton of money, and it's just having fun. That's just the main thing, is having fun and making it exactly how you want it. But guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. As always, leave us a comment down below and let us know if you have any questions. Give us a like and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click the very first link in the description below to see what all our die cutting membership is about. If you have a die cutting machine, you are going to love it. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I can't wait to go put it on my front door. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.